Very intensely. I think we need to be prepared. It'll be a very tough game, very physical game. I think Ottawa have a lot of size, a lot of strength. So again, we need to be prepared for what's coming. A bit of both, to be honest. I think a lot of the guys have a real desire to be successful. So I think both of us, really, both the players, myself and Daniel and Tabani, we have a real intensity to how we always work. And I think we like people to care and to be really intense about what they're doing. And the guys have that in abundance. So that's what makes it so nice to be the coach, because they want to do so well. I think initially, definitely, I think that's something that happens. But it's like everything. I mean, when something like that happens, throughout the course of the season, something like that will happen. It's always how you cope, how you react to it, and that's something we've spoken about. It's control what you can control. You can't control what happened last Saturday. You can control how you're going to train, and then how you're going to prepare for the game, and then how you're going to play. So for us, it's always focusing on the next game, analysis on what's happened, but then equally your focus needs to be on what you can control, which is now.
You guys haven't lost 2 in a row this season. Do you notice like an uptick in intensity?
You better hope we don't after saying that as well.
That's a good point. Do you notice like an uptick in intensity coming after a loss?
I don't know if there's an uptick. I think there's a frustration that you've been beaten. I think that's what certainly happens. I think the intensity level is pretty consistent. I think we're all pretty intense because we're serious and we're desperate to do well for each other and for our fans and for the owners. So I think there's always that intensity there. I think it's, again, when something like that happens, it's speak about it, don't necessarily make a big mountain of it, deal with it, and then focus on what you can control, which is performance. Very well. I mean, someone who hasn't played left back, left wing back, or whatever position we've put him in. I think he's been someone that again has been. I suppose I've used it a couple of times where he epitomises what we're about. I think he's very open, very coachable, good listener, and very responsible. So I think apart from the fact he's a really good footballer, he has all those things that are important. And I think mentality plays such a key role in sport as well. And I think he's got a good mentality, which is important. Oh, fabulous. I mean, more for Jonathan. He's a big NASCAR fan, so no, it's great. I think for us, I mean, it's a sense of pride for us to be able to have that, and I think a big thank you to him for doing that. It means a lot to all of us to see that in a different environment, in a different industry. So I hope it brings him some luck, and I hope he gets a lot of success from it. Oh look, it's huge, and great credit to Cincinnati. I mean, fantastic achievement to get through and to get into the next round. I think it's fantastic for the league, as you say, for the national headlines, and I think it should also encourage a lot of the players in the USL, because they've shown that they can cope, and I think that's the biggest thing. We believe that we've got MLS players, and I think when you see something like that, it just points that what we're saying is probably true.